That was really clever. Didn't have the camera switched on. So we're just up this nice wee drive today. It's not far from the house. Just down through Whithorn to St Ninian's cave. There's a car park about a mile and a half from the cave. And then you have to go down a glen. Fosgill Glen, I think it's called. And along the beach. Might be a wee bit difficult today because it's high tide. But we'll manage, won't we, Morag? Good girl. And here we have the turn off for St Ninian's Cave. Must be getting near the car park now. Oh, here we go. And there's a lot of vehicles in here today. This is the start of the path. It starts behind the farm. You could actually walk past the big house, but they don't like you doing that. So we have to take the tourist route. It adds a wee bit to the walk, but it keeps everybody happy. Right, Morag, we seem to be on the right path. I'll let you off down here. This is the glen on the way down to the foreshore. I think it's called Fosgill. I always get pronunciations wrong. I'm good at getting them wrong, am I? Anyway, there's nobody about, so Morag can have a wander. Now there's two paths there, I hope I've taken the right one. Come on, Morag. Oi! Good girl. Oh, here we're coming down to this stream again. Now that path over there, oh, we could have come down that. Oh, a wee detour. As you can see, Morag's more than happy. Interesting looking bridge. Now, here's a signpost over here, it wasn't on the map. Well, as you can see, there's been a lot of work done here. Morag, where are you? Come here, Morag. Come on. Let's check the signpost. Early Whip Horn 5 miles, Port Castle 0.3, Smirrel Wood 0.4, and half a mile at St Ninian's Cave. This is all new. This is near the foot of the glen, where it comes out into the sea. As you can see, it's a bit steep. But I think it's going to be a gradual uphill on the way back. What are you up to, Morag? Come on, get out of there. And there's people down on the beach. They look like cold water swimmers to me down there. They're welcome to it. Oh yeah, we've got the boulders. Right, Morag, come on. Hey! Morag, come here. Come here. Morag! Come on. As you can see, it's a very stony beach. Up you come! St Ninian's Cave's along here. I don't know if we're going to get along to it or not. It's been an interesting week. I finally got my appointment with the hospital. Third attempt. Anyway, it's a good wee run, but I managed to find a calf halfway along the A75. It takes me about an hour and a half to get to Dumfries. And I was looking for, I had time to spare. I always give myself plenty of time. And there's a calf at the side of the road. Well, it's in a lay-by, you draw off. It's called Route 75, after the A75. It's a truck stop. It's a lovely wee place. I've used it before. Nothing fancy. Good. Honest to good, cheap grub. I enjoyed it. Well, that was before I went to see the doctor in Dumfries Royal. Very, very efficient, by the way. Okay, if I'd bothered getting there, but once you got there, it was very efficient. Got seen, got a heart scan, an ultrasound, and nothing wrong with my heart. Well, one of my valves is a wee bit wee, but it's been like that for long enough. Look at that. So the upset is, if you go back and get other tests, they're going to check the arteries and that. It looks like they're talking about stents. Surprise, surprise. I'm no worried. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Oh yes. Ah, you can see the entrance to the cave up there. I'm skating all over the place. Oh, look at that. Oh. It looks like this is as far as we can get. Well, there's people up there a lot younger than me. Right, let's have a look at it. It's not a case of if I can get up. I know I can get up. It's a case of can I get down. Morag! Right, we're not even going to try. Well, sorry about that, we couldn't get up to the cave. I understand it's been like that for a couple of years, and that blockage wouldn't be difficult to remove. It'd be quite easy actually, even just using manpower. Anyway, St Ninian. Who was St Ninian? Hey Morag, you stay here. St Ninian was born in about 360 AD. He was the son of a chief in one of the local tribes. They don't really know much about him. A lot of this stuff was written 300 years after his death by the Venerable Bede, and he might have had a political axe to grind the way he told the story. But when Ninian was about 20, his father had converted to Christianity and converted his tribe to Christianity, and he was very interested in it, so he went to Rome, where he was embraced by the Pope of the time and given access to everything. And 50 years later he was created a bishop and sent back to Britain. They reckon he landed here about, I've heard, 1395, round about then. we don't really know. But they reckon that he landed in early Whithorn and made his way up to Whithorn, where he established a monastery. Sorry, I'm just watching her nibs, I don't know what she's up to. What I will say though, at that time there was a Roman fort nearby, so you know, it was pretty well in. Anyway, he did all sorts of teaching, miracles and that, but they're not really sure who he was, because there was 3 other saints with similar names in this area and in Ireland, just across the water there. There was 2 St Ninians, and there's some Ninian stuff about here. So is it the same saint? There seems to be a debate, and historians don't trust the Venerable Bede, because you've got to remember Ninian was taught to be a priest in Rome, whereas at that time, before about 600 AD, the priests belonged to independent bishopdoms, and some of them were actually Chaldees. Most of them were Chaldees. That's also as well as the Christian thing, they believe they'd celebrate the Wheel of the Year, just like the indigenous population. But he definitely established oh, get out of it, come on, she's wanting into the film. Ninian definitely established a monastery in the Isle of Whithorn, Casa something, Latin for White House, and there's a lot of it still today. They claim that he was buried there in a sarcophagus next to the altar. Quite possible, because that abbey or church or whatever it was has been rebuilt quite a few times, and there was quite a few skeletons found in when they were doing some work on the abbey, whatever it is, and one of them's got a crozier. Anyway, that's St Ninian, and I'm sorry I couldn't get into his cave. I'll have a look when I go back. I might have some shots of it from years ago. And then, yes, we've got to get back up, haven't we, Morag? That is going to be some climb. We're up for it. You happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Oh, excellent. Morag's happy, I'm happy. And we've got this beautiful sea all around us. And look at these rocks above us. Oh! A beautiful place. There is 2 other caves in the area. At the other end of the beach, just before you go back up. That one there. And okay, Morag, show us where it is. And another one's in there. Okay, they're not much in caves. They're shelters. But they'd be alright in a storm. And there's the path back up. Now this has been the worst part of the beat, of the walk. Walking on that sort of shingle, give you a right look at it. It's very hard to walk on. I'll be glad to get off that. I don't know how Morag's managed. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Oh, right. Whatever makes people happy. Okay. Morag, this you have a wee rake, see what you can see in there. Not interesting. Okay, let's... Oh, this has been a bit of a climb. You don't notice it on the way in. But that's a good climb out of this, up from the sea, up this glen. And we're not even halfway finished. Good girl. Come on. Morag, come on. Morag, come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Hey. And hey, yeah, go. I think she's had enough running. It's been a hard walk. I was quite lucky on that rough ground. I got a pair of walking shoes from Columbia a while back. Can't remember the make of them, but they're damn good. I've never used walking shoes before. And it's much more comfortable, especially in that bit of hard ground there. As you can see, I'm still using that jacket. This is near enough November and I've got nothing extra on underneath. It's warm enough. No bad stuff. As you can probably see, I'm knackered. That has been a very, very hard climb up to the beach. Morag, come back here. She's waiting at somebody's garden. Hey, come here. Good girl. All in all, it's a good walk, but they should really put a sign up at the beginning saying the St Ninian's cave, that you can't get into it. I understand it's possibly been like that for over 2 years. I saw a thing on the internet 2 years ago, so that's a wee bit ridiculous. The walk itself, great on the way down, and then along at the cave you've got that shingle, small stones, bigger stones. A wee bit difficult. Especially on slippy stuff. And also you had the waves, that was lovely. Morag, come back here. Aye, all in all, it's been a good walk. And you know what I'm doing now? When I get my breath back, I'm going back to the car for a coffee. The sign's up. Well, I hope it's up. Dong! Ah, it's up. And if you like, subscribe, and if you donate to my coffee, I'll use it to eventually get a wee camper van, so I don't need to lose my breath like this all the time. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, mate.